Exofighters, welcome to the war game. This is a high-level combat test. You will generate high-level data. Demanding metrics bring out our best.
Yeah. Ooh, never a bad time to groove.
Transferring to combat zone. Maximize this grow opportunity. Valued personnel, you are precious resources. Your data is prized. This combat test is anticipated. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning a stegosaurus. Summoning gas neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas neosaurs.
Bigger they are! Yeah!
Detecting third-party update protocol. Alteration request received. I will update the next test accordingly. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning stealth neosaurs.
Let's aim take that!
Summoning raptors. Interruption protocol received. Resetting mission parameters. Expediting transfer. Brace yourselves and remember to survive. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
Welcome. This arena is one of Leviathan's constructions. It's just a slice of the larger dimension. Sad about Magnum. Dreadful, dreadful stuff. Such a shame to let go of useful personnel. But business is business, and his data was choice. So, step right up. I'll find use for each of you. Though I should see if you're even worth the effort. Leviathan. Execute.
Access code confirmed. Standby cancelled. Executing command. Adjusting exofighter survival rate to lowest allowable limits. Initiating extreme combat test.
The name's Durban. Charmed, I'm sure. Let's see if you have a chance to remember it.
Summoning sniper closers. Summoning gas neoshapers. Preliminary test phase complete. The main phase is where the fun begins. Summoning a Neo T-Rex. This encounter is more demanding than any previous test. You are valuable assets. Loss would be suboptimal. Work together as a team to survive. Summoning a Neo T-Rex. years, this development has taught me much about human potential. The war game will now evolve.
Oh yeah!
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Okay, pinky, forefinger, back to middle, full wrist articulation. Then we do it in reverse. Begin.
What the hell are you guys doing?
It's a secret robot handshake.
Good morning, Victoria.
See? At least someone knows my real name.
Hey, Majesty, sit down. You had a hell of a fever cooking. Okay, brethren and sisters, how many people thought Dr. Science was on the level? Okay?
Ocular micro-expressions suggest a ruse, double-cross, or bamboozle.
I agree. But if you went through all that trouble to ask us for some data,
That data is worth checking out.
This is a trap. Where's my gun?
Okay, you can have that back when you are not hypovolemic, angry, or paranoid.
I will aim for 2 out of 3.
Six files with the prefix 181 may be relevant to stopping Leviathan.
Science can't be trusted. No way.
Hey, remember suit?
Welcome to the war game. You produced outstanding combat data in the previous war game. Keep crushing those efficacy metrics.
Joyce?
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summon raptors. Summon raptors.
Charging systems.
Summon Sinolithosauruses. Summon raptors. Summon Sinolithosauruses. Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Preparing.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Triceratops. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Well done.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Tracks analyzed. This monster appears to be from another dimension. It could provide truly novel combat data. Initializing unanticipated mission. Your quest is to hunt these extra-dimensional monsters. Your target is an aggressive theropod bird wyvern known as the Velociprey. Your quest begins now. Summoning gas neosurgers. Summoning gas neosurgers.
Well done.
Damage taken. Resuming combat. Charging systems. Shield initiated. Emergency. Repairing. Have my gratitude. Repairing. Don't shoot beneath you. Don't shoot initiated. Don't shoot initiated. Pull his leg in.
Enjoy. We've earned it.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
Execute boogie protocol.
I guess you might want to hold off sending a resume to Anchor Division. Speak up about Leviathan and you're fired.
Maybe she got off the island. Happy ending.
One of the 413. Imagine, you're on that last boat. Last ones to make it before the tsunami. I mean, the guilt.
Me? I would feel lucky.
You? Wow. All right.
What? That is lucky brick.
Sandy, see if you can filter out some of that noise. I can't hear signs.
Processing now.
Did you find something?
Well, we think so, but it's a phone call, and all the important bits are in the background. It's a bit hard to make out.
I have filtered the audio and equalized the voice levels.
Okay, great. This call came out of Anchor Division right at the beginning of the incident. Go for it, Sandy.
Hello. You have reached the obvious emergency response hotline. Hello? We need help. Your call is being recorded. Please hold while we connect you to an operator. What? Can't get out of here. The ground level is swarming with those things. We gotta be with you. Vortex. In the city.
That's not possible.
No, right there. Sir, Stratovator's pulled through the vortex through a range laying way over the power line.
Something's wrong with Leviathan. Stable Leviathan's control of the Stratovator right now.
Sir, Leviathan won't respond to my request. Either the connection's damaged or Leviathan's become sentient. You hear that? The fire alarms are going off.
We can't just stay in here. We've got to do something.
Everybody calm down. I need to send ahead. All we have to do is wait.
Listen, all the gold design data up in that lab. Everything we've worked on is going to be destroyed unless we do something. Why isn't Leviathan responding?
I don't know, sir. I'm not getting through on the IBS emergency hotline. Answer, damn it! There's ozone building up in the Stratovator pipeline. We have a real problem here.
Shut up! Shut up! That gunfire.
All civilians, please remain indoors until the conclusion of this test exercise.
They have a 10-act schedule for today. Oh my God. I've got to get through to Leviathan.
No, our dinosaurs right outside.
Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold for the next available IVS representative.
Welcome to my research facility. I am measuring good results in the ruins area. Industry-leading exosuit development relies on this high-quality data. Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summon raptors.
Assistance acknowledged.
Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summon raptors. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses.
Nice work.
Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors. Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Summoning raptors. Dinosaur cull complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning raptors. Carnotaurus is on the move. Pursue it. Summoning Dilophosaurus.
Defense subroutine activated.
Summoning raptors. Summoning Sinonithosauruses. Summoning Sinonithosauruses. Summoning raptors.
Well done.
Summoning Sinonyphosauruses.
Charging systems. Defense subroutine activating.
Dinosaur complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team.
Now you want
I'm coming with me.
Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data.
Amped up.
Summoning Pteranodons. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the portals. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses.
Subroutine activated.
I have awarded the enemy team a dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Pachycephalosauruses. Summoning Pteranodons.
Enemy stunned.
Dinosaur call. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
Assistance acknowledged. Home shield initiated. Commence restoration. Well done. Bow-legged.
Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Well done. Bow-legged.
Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summoning an Ankylosaurus. Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodons.
Well done.
The enemy team fulfilled its objective moves first. The clock is ticking. Do not lose track of time. Dinosaur call complete. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Subject performance evaluation complete. Your combat has been deemed extra satisfactory. Please leverage this rest interval for maximum recuperation.
That's more like it.
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
An Anchor Division researcher was a...
Sandy, where are you going with that screwdriver?
It is the best screwdriver, Chief. I am returning it to its proper place. Here, on Alder's desk.
Okay. Why?
I'm sorry, Chief. My confidentiality was requested and confirmed.
Sandy, I'd like you to help me with something.
I am always ready to assist, Chief.
Please examine the cockpit for 3 seconds for me.
Certainly.
Good, good. All right, then. Thank you, Sandy.
Chief, the best screwdriver is missing.
Listen, you got to understand we live in a changing world. Nothing is constant. Cling to an object for too long. A screwdriver, for instance. The next thing you know, the world's leaving you behind.
I did not realize the consequences would be so severe.
What I'm trying to say is, embrace the bigger perspective. Take change as it comes. That is the path to happiness and fulfillment. Understand?
I have made a recording for further analysis.
Good. Because I need you to play that back for Aldous when he asks how I got the best screwdriver.
Talk about a blast from the past.
What is it?
A news report from right before the incident. Listen to this.
Thousands of enthusiasts have gathered on Bikatoa Island for the grand opening of Ibius Corp's Golden Goose, the Stratovator. This massive engineering project by the global technology leader will be humanity's first functional space elevator and one of the largest structures ever built. Our crew on the ground spoke with some of the people camped out, waiting for the big day, August 16th.
What brought you to Bigatoa?
Well, it's just this incredible leap forward, and I wanted to be part of it. We're working in space in my lifetime, you know? I can't wrap my head around it, dude. IBS is killing it, man, like killing it. Nailed it. Built a space elevator. Woohoo!
Clearly, there's a lot of excitement. Rumors abound that IBS plans to unveil a revolutionary new fuel responsible for powering the Stratovator as part of the opening ceremony. We'll have more for you tomorrow morning, live, as the ribbon is cut.
Remember that feeling? How hopeful people used to be about this thing.
And if we actually stop it from falling, I mean, people could... They could feel this way again.
First things first, we stay alive. Walk before you can run.
Island for the grand opening of IBS Corp's Golden Goose, the Stratovator. Waiting for the big day, August 16th.
August 16th. August 16th. Sandy, bring up that poster we found.
Displaying.
It lines up. Hey, Ace, Madge, check this out.
Exofighters, your next dimensional integration is scheduled for 1430 hours.
Ugh, again? Ace just went out this morning.
Oh, I don't think again covers it, Madge. I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, look here. Now, I think Leviathan's been running this war game non-stop ever since the day of the Bigatoa incident.
Non-stop. You mean for us, it's been a few times a day, but...
But Leviathan's always repeating August 16th, 2040, like a broken record. See, it's right here. On August 16th, the same day as the Bigatoa incident, Leviathan was running this DevX wargame to test IBS's prototype exosuits. Now, listen to this again. It was recorded when the Bigatoa incident was happening.
They have a DevX scheduled for today. Oh my God.
There. That's signs realizing something was very wrong with Leviathan.
And this happened the same day as the grand opening of the Stratovator?
That's right. On one side of the island, Leviathan takes control of the Stratovator. Over on the other side, it's been given control of this DevX exosuit wargame.
So you've got a hyper-advanced AI trying to run a wargame.
Then you suddenly give it control of Dinosaur's summoning vortex attack.
The device is built into the Stratovator cable.
Exactly. So I'd wager that Leviathan wasn't satisfied with suit-on-suit combat tests, so it used the Stratovator to up the ante. Exosuits versus dinosaurs? Now there's a fight.
That's an awful lot of creative thinking for a glorified smartphone.
You're not wrong there. But nevertheless, suits versus lizards. That's the moment it all went wrong.
How could the IBS let this happen?
The more I look into this, the more I think the entire thing could have been avoided if Signs wasn't so obsessed with this Golden Goose project. I mean, just listen to this.
All the gold design data is up to the lab. Everything we work for is going to be destroyed unless we do something.
I take your point. People dying. And that's all he could think of.
Signs might help us get off this island. But the Chief's right. He can't be trusted.
Welcome to my research facility. You defeated the most large dinosaurs in the prior war game. I wish to see more of the same offensive techniques.
Execute boogie protocol. Attack pattern futuristic prime.
Let us begin. I will transfer you to the combat zone. Good luck. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. You will find a hangar in the northmost section of the airport. A massive passenger plane is undergoing maintenance inside this hangar. Transmission interrupted. Initiating dinosaur culture. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summon Ariane's. Summon Ariane's. Summon Dilophosaurus. Summon Baryonyx Seas.
Defense subroutine activated.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Tracks acquired. Initiate data transfer. Summon Baryonyx.
That's better.
Summon Baryonyx.
Defense subroutine activated.
Summon Sinornithosaurus. Summon Baryonyx. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Summon Baryonyx. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur cull mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon Baryonyx Seas. Summoning Sinornithosaurus.
Subroutine activated.
Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Baryonyx Seas. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Drone shield initiated. Welcome.
You are too far from the combat zone. Return call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon baryonic seas.
Subroutine activated.
Dinosaurs are attacking the VTOL. Pay attention to its durability. Summoning baryonic seas. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
Charging systems.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Sinornithosauruses. Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning Pteranodons. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating VTOL defense mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning baryonic seas.
Hold his leg in.
Summoning Dilophosaurus. Summoning a Triceratops. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. Do your part and generate robust combat data.
Quick thinking.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies. Summon baryonic seas. Dimensional crossing. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning Summoning Pteranodons. Summoning Baryonyx Seeds. Dinosaur call complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. Summoning Pteranodon. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning Baryonyx Seeds. Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Summoning Raptors. I have awarded the enemy team a dominance. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning Baryonyx Seeds. Summoning Pteranodons.
Defense subroutine activated.
Warning. The enemy team has activated the dominant. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. Summoning a Carnotaurus.
Activated. Well done.
Are you trained professional?
Preparing.
The enemy team fulfilled its objective first. The clock is ticking. Please do not lose track of time. Dinosaur call complete. Combat test complete. You are victorious. Subject performance evaluation complete. Your combat has been deemed extra satisfactory. Please leverage this rest interval for maximum recuperation. best exofighters in this war game.
Leviathan uses vortexes to summon dinosaurs.